Excuse me. Sorry. Hello. Excuse me.
You're not moving your ankles?
No.
You set them?
I'm going to be on that camera. I'll move just around in that area.
A little bit to the front?
Yeah.
Jimmy? Jimmy's Johnny. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Hi. Warren.
Yeah.
Yes, this will be my wide. The other one I'll zoom in and out. This will be my wide. The other one I'll zoom in and out.
Got it.
As long as nobody comes in front here, we're good. As long as nobody comes in front here, we're pretty much good.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
move a
watch
little
out.
bit closer.
I'll watch out for my angle and I'll watch out for yours places.
Perfect, thanks. So your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Ramos.
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 Hi, I'm Warren.
Warren?
Warren, yeah.
Nice to meet you. card case. Yeah, put it in your card case. But I mean, at the beginning of the night, because I want it to be dummy proof for him.
Yep.
You remember where it says how to record, how to set it to record to dual, right?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
So just set it for him, because I want him
Set
to
up
just
6 or 3 for the dual, the dual. Set up 6, right?
set up 6 somewhere.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
But it's you can just find it.
Yeah, right there. Set up 6. And that simultaneously.
Yeah, simultaneous
For
photo
both.
editing.
Yeah.
Just tell him that you're gonna get 2 cards in there, and then you can just start shooting.
I might even set it up for him at home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And is that it for me to tell him, or?
Yeah, tell him like
And then after this, I need to slot 2 cards.
yeah, yeah. We'll take care of that after.
Okay.
When he's downloading.
Yep.
Yeah, tell him maybe you can just finish it.
Yeah, for sure.
Give him the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, go 20. So those are the angles, okay? But you can go a little bit over on the stage. You know what?
This one?
Yeah.
This one is that one?
No, that's his. So that and that is his. This is that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is go for the front setup. Can you go slightly to the left?
Let me just move this one.
Go switch.
I don't mind to be honest.
Well, yeah, if you want grass,
Yeah.
because you don't get to know.
Yeah.
Like, the carpet is just different. Like you bring you're not supposed to stand on the level.
Yeah.
Like it's like your feet are reset. Boom.
Yeah. They're not flat.
They're not flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check 1, 2.
When you're jogging,
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seat.
don't jog on
And we
concrete.
will
Jog on grass or on
shortly commence the development.
that's how you wreck your knees, bro.
मन्दमन्दलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे गुरुवे सर्वलोकेभ्यः विषये भवरोगिणः निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री Today is a very special in our calendar. It's Guru Purnima, and we revered all the great gurus of the world, those who have given us their blessings and their teaching. And on such an auspicious day, we're here to witness and to be a part of the Vivaha Sanskar. The groom will make his entrance with the tasa, and if you're up to it and you want to dance on the ground floor, it's fine, but if not, we'll come up gently. So. These are the joys of the day. We dance, we sing, and we hope for the best. The bridegroom has made his entrance, and he is offered a seat by his father-in-law. Om Bhishtaro Bhishtadu Bhavanasya इति साधु मंत्रेण विनियोगः ओम भिष्टरो भिष्टरो भिष्टरः इति नोक्तेन प्रतिगृह्णामि दाता वदेत् ओम हस्तप्रक्षालनं समर्पयामि गोविन्दाय नमः पुंडरीकाक्ष पुनातः ओम ध्रुवन्ते राजा वरुणो ध्रुवन्ते वो बृहस्पतिः ध्रुवन्त इन्द्रश्च यज्ञश्च चाराश्च मुधारयतां ध्रुवं पर्वतिमा विचाचलहि इन्द्रविवे सुमुहूर्ते अधरे सन्तना ओम नमोपाक्त समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा श्री परमेश्वर प्रीत्यर्थम जन्म नक्षत्रे जन्म रासु जातस्य जाहा लालता नामधेयस्य विवाह कार्य उपलक्ष्य मंगल दोष निवारणाय नमः मंगल मंत्र जप कर्म करिष्ये ओमांगीसराय विद्महे सुराचाराय धीमहि ओम श्री भूमिपुत्राय धीमहि मंगल देवताय नमः अंगारकाय विद्महे भूमिपालाय धीमहि तन्नो कुजा प्रचोदयात् मंगल देवताय भ्यो नमो नमः श्रृंगारक मंत्रभ्यो नमो नमः ओम ब्रह्मा मुरारी श्रीपुरांतकारी भानु शशि भूमि सुतो बुधश्च गुरुश्च शुक्रः शनिराह केतु सर्वे ग्रह शांति करा भवन्तु ओम देवानां च ऋषीणां च गुरुकाञ्चन सन्निभं बुद्धिविभूतं त्रिलोकेशं तं नमामि बृहस्पति बृहस्पतये नमः आंगीसराय विद्महि सुराचाराय धीमहि तन्नो गुरु प्रचोदयात् यो दोषो निर्दोषो अस्तु ओम नमस्तुरन्ताराय सहस्रमूर्तये सहस्रपादाय. So now we commence Var Puja. Here the groom is being honored as a representative of Vishnu. Lord Vishnu, as you know, in our system of worship and our belief, we have Brahma creates, Vishnu preserve, Shiva the regenerator. So in marriages there are two aspects. Either we worship as Vishnu and Lakshmi or Shiva and Parvati. They are both very important. So in the form of Vishnu, Vishnu is the God in him. Not that he's a God, but he has God in him. Or I am a God. The God means that you have the presence of life. And because of that, when we do this type of worship, we try to invoke the divine spirit in you so that you can become divine. And you're being treated in a very cordial manner, where your father-in-law offers you this leaf. You put your toe in it. Om iti. Om Bhishtaro Bhishtaro Bhishtara iti nukte pratigimhami data vare varaya varavade. Om Viraje Doho Masi Viraje Homasi Padaprakshalanam Vishnurupi Varaya Bhyo Namo Namaha. So Lalta, there's a little saying with this, other than the religious side. This gentleman here, I'm not sure if he did it, but what it means that he has a daughter, and hopefully if Sunita was busy, he would have taken care of her, bathed her. You did that, Lajo? You sure? So now you're welcoming not as a son-in-law. We don't use the in-law no more. We say son, right? So he's treating you the same way, and he's going to give you a very big gift. So, Chandan. Om Namasturantaraya Sahasramurtaye Sahasrapada Shisharora Sastyanamya Purushaya Shashvate Sahastakoti Yugadharane Namaha Varaye Varavade. This is the Madhupark ceremony. The Madhupark is going to, if you drink it, if you don't like it, don't drink it. Before you drink it, you look at it, see how it looks. And if it is tasty, if there's no other blend in there, then no. So the Madhupark has a beautiful meaning. It's a mixture of a few ingredients. So life is never a one-sided street. For you to get operation, you see this, as Church was saying this, we call it musa, right? And the lorha is brick, but for you, we used to use that to grind, to get masala. So you need two, the grinder and also the plate, or the brick. So life is always about that. No single person, if even you look at creation, when this world was created, there was Ardhanarishwar, half man and half lady. So because of this, to make life complete, marriage is an aspect that helps us to make it complete. So give him, don't feed him, they take it first. Om Madhuparako Madhuparaka Madhuparakam Madhuparaka Pratigrihiyatam Madhuparaka Pratigrinhami Mritasya Chakshuse Namaha. Is Om Vaso Gayatri Bhaksha Chandaha Om Vishwe Deva Anustup Chandaha Om Vayabhyo Namaha Tustup Chandaha. How you look this? Take one more spoon. You okay there? You take a third? Take a fourth. Don't go more than four now. Don't go more than four. Take four. Perfect. So give him some water. So this is tasty. Water does not have taste, much taste in it. So Achmanyam, it is for, it's the essence of life, water, very important. And you drink, okay, wash your hands. So you have sweetness on one side and not without taste on the other side. So those are the pairs of opposite that comes in our life. Good times, bad times. So now we'll do Angasparsh. Angasparsh means that you touch every limb of your body because you have to be healthy in our soul's life. So touch your mouth first. Vangmeyastu, Nasurame Pranastu, Akshurame Chakshurastu, Karnyome Shotamastu, Urme Balamastu, Urvome Ujavastu, Uvarishtani Me Angani Tanustangvame Sahasantu. We ask Almighty God to bless each limbs of your body so that you may be physically fit to enjoy our soul's life. The next item on the program is that the bride will make her grand entrance now, and as she comes, we have the takpat will be placed on her by the elder brother of the groom, which is a tradition that we follow, where the elder brother will vow to be a protector of her. So, Lacho, can you get you and Sunita bring the bride now? In the meantime, we have Avni and Adesh, Tej, and I think Isha is there too. This is a family group. It's a band. So anytime you want to hire them, you contact me. I will do all the arrangements. So I ask them to sing a song now or a bhajan. tell people at the back that the vocal might need to be a little more up. Let's give a round of applause for the Dullahan and the Dullahin. If you look at them carefully, and you can see that they are beautifully well dressed, and they can be nothing less than Krishna and Radha, Lakshmi and Vishnu. So we are going to do the Takpat. The Takpat, sir, what's your name? You're Stephen's brother, right? Big brother. You don't look that big in size. So you've done this before?
Yes.
You did it?
Yes.
Yeah. You plan to do it again?
Hopefully not.
Okay. It's a good job to do, right? So you know the whole meaning and what it entails to be a big brother and so.
Well, I will always look up for him and look after him. That's my job for life.
No, you get it wrong. The reverse. You'll always look out for her, not him.
Sorry, yes.
By nature, you look out for him, but you know, this assignment is a different one.
Yes, this is my new assignment.
Yeah, this is how many sisters you have? Any?
No sisters.
Yeah, well, and you did this before, right?
Yeah.
So this is your second sister.
Yeah.
Okay. On a serious note, this is a part of the. It's not a part of the Vedic tradition, but because marriages were done at a young age in India, and there were child marriage, and when daughters go in to live with their joint family, things were not the best. So they thought of appointing someone who is supposed to be fearless, to give the right judgment and protection. So they incorporate this in the wedding marriage that you being an elder brother of the groom, you'll always look out for her. Look out for him too. And you have to be fearless. You have to give the right judgment. In these days, it is not relevant, but we keep it because everybody is educated and grown up, and hardly you find joint family and so. But if at any time there's a little katpat, you know what's katpat, right? Katpat is a little like trouble. Misunderstanding. You'll be there for them, right? So first we'll do a little prayer. Giving flowers. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति 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 तक्षण्यो रावण
गातुं यज्ञपति दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्ति न मानुषेभ्यः पूर्वं जगात् वेषजं शन्नो अस्तिपदे शञ्चतुष्पते
ओम शांति 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 ओम ब्रह्म रक्षन्तु महादेव ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वर You have anything there to give us? Lift or so? Yes. You have? You got your credit card? Or?
Of course.
E-transfer is going to... Yeah, e-transfer. You have e-transfer. Om Hari Om Abhyadanam Samarpayami. Okay, thank you very much. You've done a good job. So now we will do Kanyadan. Kanyadanam Mahadanam. In the mandap today is myself, Pandit Avinash, and we have Church, who is a grandfather of the bride. He will be helping with the Havan, and he has made all the preparation. And family from both sides. I'm sure that some are viewing it. Those who would have liked to be here, they're not here, but we recognize that because of the COVID, many were supposed to be here. And if you're looking on, I'm sure you will send your blessings. Prayers travel faster than the sun. Wherever you are, you can communicate with us through your good thoughts, mentally, and also verbally through your words for this occasion. So we do Kanyadan now. Kanyadan, as I said, is a presentation of the bride to the groom. And this is a very special time, as I said in Janwas, that no man would give away his daughter. Give away is not the right word, but for the continuation of life. And so that we can have a constant flow of human being in both gender. The Kanyadan, the Kanya is presented to the bride.
Om Kanya Kanaka Sampannam Sarva Bharanabhushitam Dasyami Vishnave Tubhyam Brahmaloke Jigishaya Vishwambara Sarva Bhutaha Sakshinas Sarva Devata Imam Kanyam Padityanam Pitrinam Taranaya Cha Kanye Me Bhakto Bhuyaha Twadda Navmokshama Punyam Imam Kanyam
Ganga Tarangaramani Jata Kalapam Gauri Nirantara Vibhupituvam Abhagam Narayanam Priyamadaya Haram Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham Om Janma Nakshatre Janma Raso Jatasya Jaha Kanyanamni Somanamni Sandir Gotrodhava what's Lachu right there? Lalchan Namadesya Chandani Namadesya Shri Prapautri Pautri Putri Shri Shivaraj Namadesya Pautri Pautri Putri Pautri Namadesya Dular Namadesya Putri Stephen Namadesya Varasya Iti Kanyadanam Lalta Namadesya Kanyadana Mahadana Tubhyamaham Sampradade. We'll have a rendition while we're... Oh, there. Okay. Now the Father will express His love through a beautiful song. But before I give the mic to him, I will do what is called Pani Grahan. Let him pass the loy to. So Stephen, you hold her hand now. Yes. Hold tight, right? So this is called Pani Grahan. The gift is given to you and you accept it. So when you accept it, you have to cherish it, both of you. So the prayer says, Drupnamaham Om Drupnamaham Sri Saubhagyahastam Maya Padyam Jiranam Tvam Darga Patni Bhago Aryama Savitaraha Purandhiraha. It says that today you hold each other hand for the fulfillment of household life. May you attain allness and all together, all age and allness together. And in the presence of the Devas, the celestial beings, your elders, friends and well-wishers, you declare that until death we part. Pani grahana jab kinha magesha hiya harshayi sakala suresha Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Jai. This prayer says, when the heavenly wedding took place, marriage of Shiva and Parvati, it was such a beautiful scene. Here Harishai Sakala Suresha, the Devas were enchanted by this beautiful marriage ceremony that took place in Kailash, in the home of Maina, not in Kailash, in the home of Maina, that they started to shower flowers from above. So with these flowers that we shower, we hope that you may enjoy this new stage. You have a treat now. Your father-in-law will sing for you and his dear daughter a beautiful song. I don't think Sunita will help, but you're going to play harmonica? Oh, he wants to be a part of the band, so he'll go there.
Actually, when I decided to do this, I thought it would have been an easy thing to do, but I'm so nervous right now. I can't believe it. Anyway, this is on behalf of me and Sunita. And anyway, Chachi can help me out here, right?
चले
जिस कर जाए स्वर्ग बना दे, जिस कर जाए स्वर्ग बना दे, दोनों की लाज निभा दे, यही बाबूजी देंगे दुआ, यही बाबूजी देंगे दुआ, कि रानी बैठी राज करेगी, खुशी खुशी कर दो विदा, तुम्हारी बैठी राज करेगी। बेटी तो है धन ही पराया, बेटी तो है धन ही पराया, पास अपने कोई कब रख पाया, भारी करना ना अपना जिया, भारी करना ना अपना जिया, तुम्हारी बेटी राज करेगी, महलों का राजा मिला, कि रानी बेटी राज करेगी, खुशी खुशी कर दो विदा, तुम्हारी बेटी राज करेगी, महलों का राजा मिला। Thank you.
Very beautifully done, a very appropriate song. And he says, Jis ghar jaye, though you, in the family that you join, that you will go into, you will be a very special person. Because a daughter, it says, Putri Pavitra Kiye Kuladu. A daughter helps her generation, the one that she come from, and the one that she going to be elevated. So, beautiful song, and now we move on to Gat Bandhan. Gat Bandhan is tying of the sacred knot. There are flowers, there's a coin, and some rice, which tells us that these are the important things of life. Flowers to keep us fresh. The coin represents the material side of life. And the rice is food. So while they're doing this, we'll chant the Gayatri Mantra, wishing them well. Om Bhur Bhuva Suvah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Gayatri Devi Savitri Devi Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya Namah Ganadipam Namaskrityam Umapati Dampatiyo Devanam Prityartham Pratigrihiyatam Tadanantaram. Lacha, please come up back once. Let him throw flowers. Om Vish Padhyam Padhyam Samarapayami Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garudhaja Mangalam Pundarikaksh Mangalayastano Hari. Okay. Chat, you can light us up there. You couldn't? We'll have a bhajan in the meantime. most ancient rituals, and in marriage there are many homas. The first we do is Jaya Home. In Jaya Home, each mantra we ask that the divine energy brings to us peace and fulfillment in life. Then we do the Laja Home. Laja is with the puffed rice, the corn, the roasted corn, and there we ask that in our lives, that in the bride and groom's life, there must always be fulfillment. They must always have enough to eat and even to give to others. And the last homa is called Sakha Home. Sakha Home means we ask God, through the mantras, that may they be the best of friends. So we do One good thing about this wedding, the bride's parents are very much involved. You can't make a slip with them, they go with you. If you forget, they know, and that's good. That's the way it should be. When you have a ceremony, you have to be involved so that you can see we were on time. The groom came on time, so it's important. That's nice. Go ahead. Om Chittante Swaha.
Iram Chittaya Iram Namama Om Chittischa Swaha Iram Chityai Iram Namama Om Akuntancha Swaha Iram Akutyai Iram Namama Om Akuttischa Swaha Iram Akutyai Iram Namama Om Vigyantancha Swaha Iram Vigyathaya Iram Namama Om Vigyantischa Swaha Iram Vigyatyai Iram Namama Om Manascha Swaha Iram Manase Iram Namama Om Shakvirischa Swaha Iram Shakvaribhyah Iram Namama Om Paunamasancha Swaha Iram Paunamasaya Iram Namama Om Brihanchancha Swaha Iram Brihate Iram Namama Om Ratantarancha Swaha Iram Ratantaraya Iram Namama Om Aryamanam Devam Kanya Agni Yakshataha Sano Aryama Deva Preta Swaha Iram Aryamaya Iram Namama Om Aryamanam Devam Kanya Agnim Yakshataha Sano Aryama Deva Preta Swaha Iram Aryamaya Iram Namama Om Aryamanam Deva Kanya Agnim Yakshataha Sano Aryama Deva Preta Swaha
Idam Aryama Idam Namama Om Surya Nakshatra Adipataye Swaha Om Chandra Tara Adhipataye Swaha Om Guru Brihaspati Deva Adhipataye Swaha Om Mitraya Sakhaya Adhipataye Swaha Om Tanno Agnim Varunasya Vidvan Hetare Swaha Om Suryo Jyotir Jyotir Swaha Om Varcho Jyotir Jyotir Swaha Om Bhurakni Pranaya Swaha Om Bhurbhava Vayave Apanaya Swaha Om Swaditya Varunaya Swaha Idam Aditya Varunaya Idam Namama Achmanyam Punayachmanyam Shuddhajala Achmanyam. So now we will do some combination of the fire. This is called Bhavar. It is called Sat Fere, very popular today. And these 7 rounds that will be made by the bride and groom, we ask the Lord that all of us aspire to have the 4 pursuits of life. One is called Dharma, to be religious, to live by the doctrines of our scripture, and Artha, to work honestly for survival and to enjoy earnings, Kama, to enjoy the pleasures of life, and Moksha, At the end, we must be free. This is done through man, your mind, chit, your consciousness, in order to remove your ego, brings the tree. So the bride and groom will stand, the bride will take lead first, and I'm sure Stevens knows that she is the leader of the home. Am I right, Stephen? Yeah, she knows. So give her you have the soup there? You don't have something to put it in? Okay. Okay, all right. So we'll do Sri Suktam. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Om Hiranyavarnam Haranim Suvarnarajatasraja Chandram Hiranmayi Lakshmi Jatavedo Ma'avaha Tam Ma'avaha Jatavedo Lakshmi Manapagamini Yasyam Hiranyam Vindayam Gaudashyam Purushanagam रामसिया जी से पहले भवरमा आज जनकपुर होय श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषुजुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतदर्शितरसे नमः स्वाहा श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय 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 राम श्री राम ओम महादेवी च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा Okay, you come in front now. Om Sahasrasirasha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat Savomim Vishvato Britva Atyatishtaddashangulam Purusha Evedagam Sarvam Yat Bhutam Yat Chabhabhyam Swaha Utana Tattvaseshanaha यदन्नेनोतिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा ततो जायाज्ञश्च पूरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वभूतानि पादस्यामृतं दिवि स्वाहा रामसिया जी से चतुर्थी भवरमा आज जनकपुर में When we sing the name of Sri Ram, we do it not in the name of God, not as an exercise for our throat. We do it so that that divinity in us can be ignited. So now we come to the second seven, and this seven is called Saptapadi. Saptapadi means that together. You see, since the Kanyadan is done, you're doing everything together. You did the Havan together, you walk around together, and now you're making 7 steps together. The 7 steps is very meaningful. There are 7 days of the week We eat, we breathe, we sleep, we do good things, hopefully no bad things, during the 7 days of the week. So each day we make a request to God that Almighty bless us with the basic necessity of life. And the good thing about it that you're doing it together, so you can lean on each other. It is said that marriage is a journey, and this journey you need, in order for you to complete it effectively, you need the divine hands. So we're asking Almighty God, as I read the mantra, you will make together one short step, because you can't go down, right? And then second, right? Om Ekam Ishe Vishnustvanayatu.
Let us take the first step to provide our household nourishing and pure diet, avoiding those injurious to healthy living.
Om Dve Urje Svanayatu.
Let us take the second step to develop physical, mental, and spiritual powers.
Om Trina Rajabhyo Vishnustvanayatu.
Let us take the third step to increase our wealth by righteous means and proper use.
Om Chatvaramayo Vishnustvanayatu.
Let us take the fourth to acquire knowledge, happiness, and harmony by mutual love and respect.
Om Panchapashubhya Vishnustvanayatu.
Let us take the fifth step so that we will be blessed with strong, virtuous, and heroic children.
Om Shadaritubhya Vishnustvanayatu.
Let us take the sixth step for self-restraint and longevity.
Stephen, the sixth step is very important. How many seasons are there in Canada? No, you're wrong. 2. Winter and summer. So it says Shada Ritu. The Ritu is the season, and the seasons are good times and bad times. If there ever be bad times. But you gotta prepare. So you must be equipped. If you translate it, you say, well, I can get my summer coat and winter coat and spring coat, so I'm preparing. But for you to understand it carefully, the deeper meaning is that as you make these steps together, you will face the challenges of life. Last one. Om Sakha Saptapadi Mayora Bhava Vishnustvanayatu.
Finally, let us take the seventh step to be true companions and remain lifelong partners by this wedlock.
Om Devastu Punato Kamadubdaha Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
So, earlier when Panabodh said that Adia is going to leave you 4 times, you know that she's taking the lead of the home. But in order, you have a second chance now. If you're able to remove her toe from the stone, you have a chance. But if you can't take off her toe from the stone, she continues to rule the home. And if by chance you do take her toe off the stone, she continues to lead the home.
Pashyam sthiro bhava. You wanted to move the stone with your hand? The only time you go down is when you propose. You go down on your knees then. But not again, right? Good.
You, having walked 7 steps with me, become my friend.
I seek your friendship may we never let down this friendship.
Hereafter, we shall live together.
Let us decide together about our obligations and undertakings.
Let us live together with mutual love and goodwill. May we enjoy together good food, strength, and a lot more.
Let our minds join together with a common vision.
Let us perform
Austerities.
austerities together.
Please, the Shilarohan is a very important part where both the bride and groom, what is called pratigya, they take a stand or an oath that we will try to be as solid as the rock in this relation and to deal with the good times and times that are not so good. So the next step of the ceremony is Satvacha. So in this beautiful shloka it says, Manduparaka Madhuparakena Lajaho Mantathaevacha Yavat Kanyana Vamangi Tavat Kanya Kumarika. In this shloka it says, Manduparak Madhuparakena. This beautiful mandap, and I see Indira is here, she did a good job at Vishnu Temple, but because this is Vedic Temple, she did a better job. Which I want to promote her. She's doing a wonderful job, Indira. Yeah. You know, I was present when Indira got married, so I know her for a long time. So the mandap is here, and Madhupark was given. Madhupark, I talked about that. Laja home, the puff rice was poured in the fire. Laja home tathaivacha yavat kanyana vamangi. Until the kanya, the bride, goes on the left side, the marriage is not completed. So what takes her to go to the left side? You know what? Or you know why she wants to be on the left side? You never been to a wedding before? It's all right. Are you blaming COVID? But I must tell you one thing, that your in-laws has fixed this wedding for this date, and they never budge. By God's grace, they were willing to do it as small, as large, as huge, but the date that was given, we are here today. So it is said that your heart is on the left side, so she wanted to be there. So in the olden days, there were 7 requests. Our old pundits and scholars used to say 7 demands. But there's nothing that you demand today. You must ask, and ask nicely. So the bride is asking you for your consent and to agree with these simple vows. I make it as simple as possible. There are 7. Tirtha pratodya pranayagya danam maya sahatvam yadi purana kirna vamangamayamiti madiyam jagada kanya prathamam kumari. The bride is saying to you, O groom, in all religion, there are few principles that agree or is practiced. First is called tirt. Tirt means to go to holy places. Today we have an excuse, we can't go to India, we can't go to Mecca, we can't go to Jerusalem because of, right? So everybody, which religion you belong to, you go. Tirt, the second is called vrat. Vrat means fasting. We have fasting in all religion. It's a common factor there for spiritual advancement. So Tirt, Vrat, Yajna. Yajna does not only mean, in our tradition, we have a pandit sitting on a high seat and he preach and we call it Yajna. That's only one part. But there are 5 great Yajna. It's called the Panch Mahayajna. Deva Yajna, you must foster the deities. or the Almighty God, do Sandhya, do Havan, Puja. Then we have Rishiyag. Rishiyag means that you must make a genuine effort to learn about your dharma. Now you have internet, some of the news are good, some are not good, some are fake news, but you can learn a little more. Then the library is there, your teachers are there. So that's one yajna. Then Pitra Yajna. Pitra Yajna means that while your parents are alive and even when they depart, you must always be good to them, good to your elders. Then Deva Yajna, Rishi Yajna, Pitra Yajna. You have Bhuta Yajna. Bhuta Yajna means, if you translate Bhut, it means zombie. But Bhut has, Judge knows Sanskrit well, Bhut has many meanings. Bhut means all creature, right? The Lord is called Bhutanath, meaning He is the Lord of all creatures. So He says, respect the animals. You know, back home, our parents will have a dog, will have a cow, and they take care of them. The cow will, of course, give them milk. The dog will watch man their house, and, you know. So we believe that all creatures, animate, inanimate, we must be kind to them. So there's Bhuta Andriya Yajna, Atiti Yajna. An uninvited person come to your home, you must treat them accordingly. You know, open your doors, but in these days you can't open your door. You never know who. If they phone you and tell you to come in, then, right? But entertain, give them something. So that is one of the meaning of yajna, and yajna also means pouring oblations in the fire. So these are common principles. Tirt, Vrat, Yajna, and the last one is Dan. Dan means charity. Charity begins at home. You have to be nice to each other. You have to be kind to each other, kind to your elders, your parents, and that is charity. And then you can give charity to others. Or the religion tell you how much % of your wages you have to give. You don't have that. You give what you can afford. But you must do some seva in life. So she's saying these are 4 principles that I am asking you to adhere to and to allow me to be. Both of us must be involved in this. The 5th one is based on respect. We must respect each other. 6th, consultation in all important matters, whether it is religious, social, for material advancement, we must join together and do it. That is the 5th, 6th, and the 7th. Can you guess this one? You don't know. Do you think what she'll ask you for? Or what she's asking for? Happy marriage, excellent. And for this marriage to be a happy one, Nasebaniya Paripalakina. You have to be loving to each other, very respectful, honest, and with that in mind, surely she will come on your left side. If you agree, we continue. If you don't, we go home without food nor snacks. Go ahead.
I agree.
So you have your turn too, and in turn she's saying to you, he's saying to you, Madhya Chittam Nugatasna Chintam Sada Managya Paripalanancha Prativrata Dharma Parayanatvam Kuryat Sada Sarvamidam Prayatnam. He says that today we are joined externally with a knot, but deeper meaning is that our minds are joined together. And on the road of success, we need to have cooperation, we need to have accommodation, we need to have trust, and we need to believe in each other. And he says, with these few things, I expect you to live an honorary life, so that there'll be no disgrace to my family's name nor your name. Pativrata, when Mata Sita was asked to remain in Ayodhya and the Lord proceed to the forest, she said to him, Nata sakal sukh saat tumhari sada vimal buddhi badhana naga. जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम नाथ सकल सुख साथ तुम्हारे. She said, Lord, with you, even in the exile, it is like the palace of Ayodhya or Janakpur. Wherever you are, there is royalty. Sada vimala buddhi badana nihari. I will miss no comfort of life. And if I am not with you, the gold, the diamond, the palace life is nothing. So willingly she went to the Lord. And the essence of it comes in a doha in the Ramayana. गिरायरत जल बीच समूह कहियत भिन्न न भिन्न बंधव सीता राम पद जिन्हि परम प्रिय किंदसिया पति रामचंद्र की जय. We pray and ask today that you may be like the water and the wave, fire and heat, and the word and its meaning. And if both of you agree this, as you're making your request to her, then willingly she will come on your left-hand side.
I agree.
Let's congratulate the bride and groom, and they will exchange their seat. Now we have the Jaimala, we'll have a rendition for the Jaimala. Avni will be singing for us. Very beautifully done indeed. Avni singing such a beautiful song with her brother in the tabla. And now we proceed to the Sindur Dan. Sindur Dan, as you know, is a mark of a Hindu married woman. And this will be placed on the forehead of the bride by the groom. We have a custom seeing that it is done in private. And this, the two Bauji are here doing the honors. Om Sumangali Riyam Badhurimam Paschamet Saubhagyavati Datavo Viparitya Sumangali Sumangali Riyam Badhurimam Badhurimam Saubhagyavati Datavo Viparitya. We can have a song, a verse or two while this is going on. Om Dehi Saubhagyamaro. Beautifully done. Let's give a round of applause to Isha Akram. These are all cousins and the bride. You have witnessed the Sindur Dan, and then the bride was given a beautiful neckwear by the groom. It is called Mangal Sutra. Mangal means victory, Sutra means strength, and as the prayer said, Mangal Tantu Jivanam Mama Jivana Hetave. As I present this to you, please wear it as long as you ought to. Don't wear it today and take it off tomorrow and then put it on. Keep it with you, because I believe it's my firm faith that this will help my life. It will be a protection for you and a protection for me. The mother of the bride, she made presentation of gifts to the bride, and also the exchange gift from the two Sandhin, Sunita, and the groom's mother. They have given exchange gift. The ring ceremony was done, the ring were blessed, and we asked God to bless them. And before we close, I will ask Judge to say a few words. I know Sunita's father is not here, right? And also Lacho's father. Brothers and sisters are not here. And as they are looking on, I know they will send their blessings, but I ask Judge to just give his blessing on behalf of his brother and the rest of the family. And then we will do the Ashirvad, the signing of the documents, the Surya Darshan, and the Ashirvad.
Panditji, Reverend Pandits, bride and groom, congratulations. Welcome to the father of the groom, and I don't know the names, the mother, Derek and Tara, and all the groom's family. It is said that in a Hindu wedding, it is not only the marriage of two people that matters, but the union of the two families that will follow. And this has been an age-long tradition in Hinduism, that it is the merging of two families. You become extended family. On behalf of my brother, who is not here, actually it was taken by surprise. I didn't expect to be called to say anything. And normally, when it was my, give me an education, I'll call on you. But our prayers are with all those who could not have made it, the people far and wide, all those who wish both of you well, wish the families well. On all their behalf, I'm saying congratulations and best wishes to you. May your marriage be peaceful, prosperous, happy, joyful, full of harmony, full of love. And may each day bring you new joys. Every time you wake up and you see the sun, you say, Lord, thank you. You brought warmth and brightness into my life. Good health in the both of us. So thank you very much for the opportunity and for me to say something on behalf of all those who could not have been here. I know my brother in Guyana, the one in Venezuela, my sister in Guyana, the one in... They all have their hearts and minds and soul with you guys here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Judge. I didn't catch you by surprise, but I know you can speak, and I think we give precedent to where we honor our elders, and that's why I thought that I should ask you for your blessings. I want to tell you, sir, that you are joining a very unique family. I'm a part of the family, and I can tell you, they're all very nice, family-oriented, and you will enjoy it, you and your parents. So we will do the signing of the legal Surya Darshan first. You look at the sun, and we have Surya Narayan to bless you.
Om Asatyena Rasavartamano Niveshayan Namratam Mrtyam Cha Hiranyen Savitaratena Devo Yat Bhuvanani Pasyanna Agni Dutam Vrinimahe Hodaram Vishwavedasam Asya Kisukam Yeshamishe Chatushpada Mutujatyapadam Nishkrito Yang Yagnayam Bhagamitu Rajpo Shajamana Santu ओम अधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय आदित्याय नमः।
प्रेम से बोलो सूर्य नारायण भगवान की जय. We are going to do the legal documents now, and we'll have a bhajan or a song to keep you in the mood.
आना सुंदर शाम हमारे कीर्तन में, हमारे कीर्तन में हो. आना सुंदर शाम हमारे कीर्तन में, हमारे कीर्तन में. आप भी आना अपने राधा जी को लाना, आप भी आना अपने राधा जी को लाना. आग की रास रचाना हमारे कीर्तन में, हमारे कीर्तन में हो. आना सुंदर शाम हमारे कीर्तन में, हमारे कीर्तन में.
आप भी आना अपने राधा जी को लाना, आप भी आना अपने राधा जी को लाना, सुंदर रास रचाना.
हमारे कीर्तन में, हमारे कीर्तन में हो. आना सुंदर शाम हमारे कीर्तन में, हमारे कीर्तन में. आप भी आना अपने गोपियों को लाना,
आप भी आना अपने गोपियों को लाना,
आकर मुरली बजाना हमारे कीर्तन में, हमारे कीर्तन में हो. आना सुंदर शाम हमारे कीर्तन में, हमारे कीर्तन में हो. आना सुंदर शाम हमारे कीर्तन में, हमारे कीर्तन में. कृष्ण कृष्ण
बोलो कृष्णा राधे राधे,
कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्णा बोलो कृष्णा.
राधे राधे कृष्ण कृष्ण.
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय
कृष्ण
कृष्ण बोलो
कृष्ण राधे राधे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण बोलो कृष्ण
राधे
राधे
राधे कृष्ण कृष्ण राधे राधे
कृष्ण कृष्ण.
गोविंद नारायण गोपाल नारायण गोविंद नारायण गोपाल नारायण गोविंद गोविंद नारायण गोविंद गोविंद नारायण गोविंद नारायण गोपाल नारायण.
So we have come to the end of this Vivah Sanskar. I'd like to thank each and every one of you who are here, and you have been a very good audience. So we are going to stand. I'll ask the immediate family from both sides to come up, because this is Ashirvad time. It's time for blessings. The bride and groom remain seated, and then we will do the benediction, the final prayer. So those who would like to come up, grandmother, aunt, uncle, just stand up in the front here. Please stand, everybody, as we do. Raja Ram 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 Sita Raja Ram 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 Sita Ram Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari Raja Ram 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 Sita Raja Ram 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 Sita जब ते राम ब्याही घर आए नित नव मंगल मूध बधाए राजा राम 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 सीता राम 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 आनंद काले बहुराज लक्ष्मी शिव प्रसाद बहुभाग्य सिद्ध्यं वाचं कृतं शत्रु विनाशनं च दकार शब्द च दरिद्रनाशम् प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मंगलम् ओम मंगलम् ओंकार मंगलम् ओम मंगलम् कार मंगलम् ओम मंगलम् ओंकार मंगलम् ओम मंगलम् गोपाल मंगलम् ओम मंगलम् ओंकार मंगलम् ओम ध्यौ शांति अंतरिक्षगम शांति पृथ्वी शांति आपः शांति औषधय शांति वनस्पतिर शांति विश्वदेव शांति ब्रह्मा शांति सर्वगम शांति शांतिरेव शांति समा शांति रिद्धि.
It is our pleasure to present to you for the very first time Mr. Stephen Lalta Williams and Mrs. Adia Soma Shivraj.
So we have a couple of minutes of, I wouldn't like to say speech, but congratulation words. And I'll ask the groom's father, Derek, to come up and to say, and Derek and Tara, followed by Sunita and Lalcha. Yeah. So please come up. Is Derek coming? Please go. You have a microphone?
Sitaram.
Please be quiet and listen
Good
to
afternoon to the MC and family and friends joining us from near and far as we celebrate this special union between Adia and Stephen. Thank you all for being here. We would like to take this opportunity to wish Adia and her family into ours. We wish our beautiful bride and groom eternal happiness and success as we embark on this new chapter of their lives. We are very proud of what you both have accomplished, and we look forward to witnessing this journey. You will always have our love and support. Thank you and love you.
Thank you very much. And I'll ask Sunita, I think she'll be speaking. And Lalchan, Lacho to come up.
Just like Chacha, I didn't expect I had to say something. First of all, I'd like to welcome Derek and Tara and their extended family into our family. We've known them for a long time. Actually, when we just came to Canada, Adia, I think, was about a year old or something like that, and we visited them. And who knew that so many years after they're going to be getting married. I'd also like to thank all those who came out to witness this wedding, despite the COVID and holding the date for us and showing up on short notice. I also like to thank those who came out and helped us a whole lot, Anna and Vidi and the kids, Chacha Chachi, Ren. You know what, it made it so easy for us. I never realized how much work it is when you're on the girl's side, because we had our first wedding was the boy side, and it was a lot easier. Of course, COVID doesn't help, so family, not a whole lot of family are around to help you out. Also, I'd like to, I gotta recognize Brother Naro and Bauji Dali. I mean, despite the hard times that they've been going through, they still showed up here, and I wish them all the best. To Stephen and Adia, we're always here for you guys. You guys have always had a nice relationship together. We know this is not the best, times to have a relationship. Like a pre the wedding, but hoping that we're going forward, that everything will be fine. Stephen has always shown his respect, and I hope that we have also been reciprocating. All right, with that, I know everybody's got things to say about what you do in a marriage and everything. But the only thing I want to ask Stephen too is, if I don't mean this in a bad way, just when a deer cry, I cry. So please don't let my daughter cry.
Sitaram, good afternoon to everyone. I have to say how happy I am to see all these people that came out, families and friends. I also want to thank the virtual families and friends. I know you guys looking on, and we appreciate it. To my in-laws, my husband's siblings, we miss you guys. To my dad, to my siblings and family, we miss you guys. But I'm happy to know that you are all together looking at this wedding. It makes a difference for us to know you take the time to go be together at one place to look at this wedding. I want to thank Pandit Boj and Pandit Avinash for a beautiful wedding, Auntie Tej, Avni and Adesh for all the nice music. I want to thank Indira. You know you're always there for me. Thank you, Suresh and the family. To my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, Adnan and Vidi. Without you guys, we couldn't do this. When we ask you guys for help, even though it means if we ask you, it's COVID, to stay away from your your loved ones for the 2 weeks, you did it. The Chachi and Chachi, we couldn't do it without you guys as well. Tara, Derek, Stephanie, welcome to our family. To my beautiful daughter and my handsome son-in-law, congratulations. You guys look beautiful and handsome today. I'm so happy. Congratulations. I know everybody say give advice on marriages, but I just want to say one little thing. People say if you have love, you're going to make it. For me, love is respect and honesty. And I think Van der Voort said that. That's what I feel love is. Respect and honesty for each other. And that goes a far way. Stephen, I welcome you as a son and not a son-in-law. Both families, our family has changed now. We both gain children in our family. It's not the same anymore. So, congratulations, all the best, and you guys know, both parents, we're always here for you guys, no matter what. Don't be afraid, no matter how good or bad it might be. That's why we're parents, you have a big brother and a sister-in-law. We're always here for you guys. And I just want to say, be very careful with your neighbor. Thank you, guys.
Shanita would like to sing about yourself. You want to sing something? You spoke very well. Oh, the Tasman are coming out, and that's the end of the few thoughts that were shared by the parents, and we ask God to bless them. Thank you very much. And I'm sure you'll be told about the remaining part of this evening, where there is, I think it's a takeaway service, lunch, right? Lunch or brunch or dinner. And thank you once again.
Thank you, Panditji, and thank you everybody again for being here. Just a few more speeches that we have, and a few more things that we're doing with our ceremony today. Adia, Stephen, I didn't actually know what to say earlier this week when you guys were like, say a few things and take us through the next piece. I'm Raju, by the way. I'm Adia's cousin-in-law. That's the best way I could describe myself. But I really didn't know what to say. So I guess, first off, the biggest congratulations to you both, not only from me, but from Sush, from all the kids, Akash, Avi, I'm seeing Ven, Ren as well, and anybody else in Dumbledore's, you guys know exactly who that is. Just a big congrats to both of you. This is absolutely huge for us. And I know that, this didn't happen in the exact way that you probably would have dreamt it would have happened, but from everybody here, it's you guys getting married today and us being able to do this is such a bright time, and these times that weren't so great. So, big thank you guys again. A big round of applause for these two for just, making this happen and doing, shining so bright up there. So thank you so much. I don't have any advice for you, to be completely honest with you. I've been married for a while and I haven't learned anything, so I have no advice. Pretty much the only thing I could say is, Stephen, you're blessed to have her, and Adia, you're stuck with him. That's nothing else really outside of that. But enough from me. There's a few other speeches that we've got. So up next, can we please have Adia's brother Arun? Is he in the room? Is he here? There he is.
Good evening, everyone. So, first, I just want to make a note that I also helped, but nobody thanked me. But it's okay, it's fine. It's all right. So, on behalf of me, Ashley, and Liam, we want to congratulate you guys. This is kind of long in the making. I think we all knew that this was going to be the eventual end for you guys, or not the end, but the beginning of a new journey for you guys. It's a little surreal for me. It's hard to believe that Adia's at this age. She is my little baby sister, and she'll always be my baby sister. So if you need anything, and that goes to you as well, Stephen. If you need anything, Ashley and I will always be here for you guys. Just like Mom and Dad said, right? We're a couple blocks away, whatever you need, anytime. In terms of advice, I don't think Ashley would say I'm qualified to give advice. But just like everyone said, right? Just love each other, take it one day at a time. And yeah, all the best. Congratulations, we love you guys.
Thanks, Arun. Also, a message from Liam. He came up to me and he was like, hurry up, I want a cousin. So just a message from him. He said it, not me. Up next, Stephen, your sister's got a few words. Stephanie, come on up.
Sitaram, and good afternoon to family and friends celebrating with us today. I'm so incredibly happy to welcome Adia and her family to our family. May you and Stephen always radiate happiness, love, success, and harmony as you enter this new chapter together. May you always see the best in each other, encourage each other, and appreciate each other every day. Adia, I'm so happy to finally have a sister, being stuck with Stephen my whole life. Thank you to our family and friends who have helped us, celebrate this day, prepare for this day. We could not have done it without any of you. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you. Okay, and last, but definitely not least, the most important words of the night. And you know what, let me see if I can maybe bring a mic up to you guys, just so you don't have to get up. Adia and Stephen, let's hear from you too. Let me see if we can get you guys a mic as well.
Can you all hear me? All right. Wow, we're finally here. I remember when I proposed back last May, and it just seems like yesterday, and a year and a bit went by so quickly. I want to start off by thanking everybody for being here. I know the past year and a half has been tough on everyone. There are certain changes that we all had to make, and I'm glad that we can all be under this roof today to bring us both into one. Special shout out to my parents and my family for all of their help over the past week. I know things have been kind of hectic, but I can say that we've made it. And to my new parents, thank you for all of your help as well. I know the road has been kind of rough, but we were able to make it, and we're here now. To my bride, we're finally here. Who would have thought that, how old were we? 13? That we would be getting married. And I wouldn't pick anybody else to be by my side. You've been there through everything, and I thank you. I'm so excited to move on to this next chapter with you, to love you, to build with you, and to grow. I know we're gonna have fun times, we're gonna have bad times, but we're gonna build together, and I know we're gonna love each other. And I love you, and I'm so happy that we can move on to the next chapter together. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, mine might not be as short as that. I didn't write a speech, so I might ramble, so forgive me. Sitaram, Palagi, and good afternoon, everyone. First off, I just want to thank everyone for being here, whether you're here in person or virtually. Being here to celebrate this day with Stephen and I is so special, and we thank all of you for taking the time to come and be here, whether it's over a screen or in person. Thank you so much for being here. I have lived a very blessed and privileged life. The saying that it takes a village to raise a child is not an understatement, and I've had such a wonderful village my entire life. I want to start off by, Pandit Boj, I would have liked to thank Pandit Boj for doing this beautiful ceremony for us and for starting this next step in our life together so beautifully and wonderfully. To my friends, to my girlfriends that have become sisters, and to my homies that have become brothers, thank you for accepting me for who I am. That's somebody who doesn't like to leave the house and doesn't like to go out, but every time I do, you all celebrate that and you accept me for who I am, and you never judge me for liking to stay home. So I want to thank you all for that. To my new in-laws, thank you so much for your support that has led up to Stephen and I being able to make it to this day today, because that support has not only got us to this day, but it's going to carry us through to the next step in our lives. So I thank you so much for that. Thank you for all your support. To my immediate family that couldn't be here today, accepting that you guys couldn't be here has probably been one of the hardest things I've had to accept for this wedding. I always pictured my wedding day with all of you here by my side, and despite that you're not here in person, you guys are all right here with me, and I know that you're all sending all your love and support and your blessings, and I wish you were all here. I cannot wait to see you all again in person so I can tell you how much I love you and finally hold you all and to be with you all again. So thank you, and I miss you guys so much. With that being said, I've grown up with such wonderful aunts and uncles and cousins who've become second parents and siblings to me. I really want to take this time to thank Chacha Nan, Chachi Vidi, Auntie Indira, Uncle Suresh, Adesh, Avni, Ren, Sush, Raju, Avi, Vinita, Akash. This COVID wedding hasn't been an easy one to plan and to pull off, but because of your help and your support, Stephen and I have been able to have such a beautiful wedding, despite it not being what we thought it was going to be. This is everything I could have asked for and more. So I thank you so much for the love and the support that you've given us in my entire life, first off, but in these past 2 weeks. I really, really do appreciate it, and I love you all so much. To my brother, thank you for being my first best friend. Even when you were 18 and you wanted to hang out with your friends and play video games, you always included me and you always stood up for me. So I thank you so much for that. I also want to thank you for bringing into my life 2 more best friends, and it's unfortunate for you because they both surpassed you in the ranking. To my sister Ashley, you joined our family 9 years ago, and I have grown so much in these 9 years because of you. Your love and your support is unmatched, and the way that you've guided me in these past 9 years have just been so, so wonderful, and I thank you so much. To my goose, I don't know where you are. Goosey? Hi, Goose. I'm over here. Goose, I love you.
Stop talking in the microphone. Don't talk.
Okay. To my mom and dad, I'm going to keep this very short and sweet. I would not be here if it weren't for the 2 of you. The lessons that I'm going to take for you, the 2 most important lessons I'm going to take from the 2 of you is how to love without condition, but also how to stand up for myself and to stand up for what's right, even if that means that I have to stand alone. Watching you 2 set that example has set such a great example for me in how I want to take this next step into my life. And I thank you both for everything that you've done. I will never be able to thank you enough, and I will never be able to repay you for what you've done, but I will try my best to follow in your example and to live the life that you've set out for me, because it's been such a beautiful one, and I really want to continue that. So I love you both so much. You're both my best friends, you know that, and yes, I love you. To my husband. These past 16 months, we've reached our highest highs, and we've also hit our lowest lows. But the one thing that I've learned is that if you and I stand together, and if we're a team, we can accomplish anything. And I'm so excited to take on that journey with you and to be team members together and to take on the world. I love you so much, and I'm so excited to start this new chapter together. I love you. I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for being here, whether you're here in person or virtually. It means the absolute world to us. Please continue to stay safe, and everybody have a great rest of your afternoon. Thank you so much for being here.
You guys are the best. Congratulations again. Awesome words. That concludes the ceremony right now. As of now, what we're going to have happen is immediate family, we're going to be coming up for photos. And everybody else, have a great afternoon. There's food outside, sweets inside, and food outside as well. 1 box per person, please. And thank you everybody for being here. Thanks very much.